Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and director of the LA Connection. We were founded back in 1977, 44 years ago, and we're hoping we'll be able to open within 44 more years with COVID. We have a great show tonight. It's completely improvised. I'm going to be giving all the suggestions, but John, the co-host of the show, actually really the host of the show and director of this team, it's the Fabulous Thursday team, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And let's bring it over to John right now. And John, tell everybody what we're playing today.
Kid, the pandemic's over. And we're going to play some improv games to celebrate. That is not medical advice. Don't take it or believe it. We're going to play some fun games tonight. We're going to see a news broadcast parody. We're going to see some singing. We're going to see some different emotions. We may even see some puns, and we got some secrets in store. So that's just a little taste of what we're going to play.
I can't wait to see the show, John. Let's introduce our cast tonight, starting with Colton.
Hello. Hi. Nice to see you.
And Edison.
What's going on?
Sandra.
Hey, guys.
Beth.
Hello.
Lavelle.
Hello, hello.
Mitch.
Hi, y'all.
And Tim.
Hello.
So, John, the first game you're going to play is opening lines, where I'm going to give you guys an opening line, then I'll let you explain how it's going to be played, and I'm going to minimize myself. You have to come clean. You have to come clean as your opening line. I'll see you guys in a few moments.
Okay. So we're going to see a series of scenes that all begin with that opening line, you have to come clean, but each scene is going to be different with different characters, different locations, different types of interactions. So let's get two people hands up who want to do the first scene that begins with you have to come clean. Tim and Sandra.
Sandra, you gotta come clean. I mean, this gossip addiction is bad for your health.
I know, but here, let me just tell you some chisme really quick. Did you see Lavelle's new haircut? I mean, she looks gorgeous. I can't stop looking at her. And look at Edison's new mustache. Oh my God. Like, I can't help it.
Sandra,
I gotta stop.
Sandra, see, this is why you don't have any friends, because they can't trust you, and I'm the one that has to bring this up to you because you're my best friend, and I don't want you to fail. I mean, come on, you gotta stop doing this. How are we gonna trust you if you're just gonna, blammo behind our backs about our dirty secrets like that?
I know, and you are my best friend, and that's why I have to tell everybody about your dirty secrets. I mean, it makes you so much more fun. And I mean, like, everybody really wants to be your friend now that they know that you wear your underwear for 2 days in a row.
Scene. Who's going to be your friend if you keep complimenting them on their haircuts? Now we learned a lot about Tim's dirty underwear, though.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. That wasn't a scene. That was a dip into reality. Let's get two more people. You have to come clean. I've got Beth. I've got Colton. Take it away.
Look, you've got to come clean. I can't be allowing people into my high swanky ass party looking like a bunch of slobs. You understand? You understand.
But you don't understand. This is clean. For me, this is as clean as it gets. Look. I took all the mold out from under my cheeks and everything.
Look, I'm very proud of you, but you got to raise your standards a little higher, please. Like, I know you're down from 3 inches of mold to like half an inch of mold, and that's great. But you just a little bit more. Like, there are rivers, not in Los Angeles, but there are rivers out there.
First of all, give me some of that. Will you?
Don't give it back, please.
I feel so much cleaner.
Scene. Yeah. We got a mold person. We did a mold person scene. They're out there, people. Two more. Who's it going to be? We got Edison and we got Lavelle.
you've got to come clean because I can't bear being with you if you can't come clean.
Clean in what way, Lavelle? What are we talking about? I hide nothing.
Clean your soul.
My soul.
Your soul. You know, your overall soul.
So this is what this is all about. This is all about this soul that I supposedly have. Come on, Lavelle.
You act like you have no soul.
Oh, come on, Lavelle. We all know that souls are nothing but conspiracy theory. No one really has to. No, we don't go nowhere when we die. Come on now.
You don't go anywhere. Your soul, your soul travels with you throughout the entire universe. You know, but you gotta come clean because your dirty soul, you're gonna wag it through the universe.
Oh, come on, Lavelle. You've been reading too much astrology books. There's no way that this soul that I supposedly have could possibly be real.
You are not real, but your soul is real. It is.
Good, and scene. Very existential. Awesome. All right, who's next? You have to come clean. Mitch, let's have somebody else go with Mitch again. Okay. Okay, what a smorgasbord. We'll say Colton and Mitch.
You got to come clean. I know this is really weird for a rehab center. They usually want you to come dirty as possible. But this one, you got to come at least, 2 days, 3 days without the junk.
Look, I don't know if you've ever lived before. Like, do you wake up, consume food, and then sleep? Like, how the heck is anyone supposed to... Give me a sec. Oh. How is anyone supposed to get through this shit?
Mr. Colton, what's that in your
We're having
hands?
a little fun. We're having a little fun. Oh, give me a sec.
Mr. Colton, we don't care what you're addicted to. We just want kind of a head start on treatment here.
I'll get started tomorrow. Tomorrow.
And scene. Yeah, you want you go to rehab clean and leave back on drugs. That's opening lines. Good job, everybody. Good job. All right, we're kicking it off strong. Let's go to our next game. It's repeat performance, Kent. So let's get for you, Mitch, Edison, Sandra, and Lavelle out here.
Okay, so I know you're going to be running the show, John. I'll give you a location where this can all take place. And I know that you're going to be adding emotions to the scene and let the audience in on what they're talking about, okay? I'm still trying to get over Tim's underwear. I'm going to get through that, but I think I can make it through. All right, so you guys are at a rodeo. I mean, how often do you get to do scenes at a rodeo, John? I don't know when the last time I ever got to do a scene at a rodeo. So I'm looking forward to your scene, and I'm going to go check my underwear now to make sure that it's clean.
Well, on that note, let's go to this game. We're going to start with Mitch and Sandra at the rodeo. Lavelle is going to enter the scene first, and Edison second. I will call the entrances, and let's just see a short scene at the rodeo just to get us started, okay? So minimize Lavelle and Edison until I call for your entrances, and take it away. This is repeat performance.
I can't believe this is your first time. Let me get you saddled up here.
Yeah, I'm ready, Mitch.
I know. Now, she kicks a lot, but it's not very often we get giraffes in here.
All right, I feel good. I feel comfortable on this. How'd I make her go?
Enter Lavelle.
All right.
How do I make her go?
Well, you're going to hear the bell ring. Then you're going to hear you'll see the gate swing open, and then I'm going to hit the giraffe on the back, and then you just hold on for dear life.
Enter Colton.
Colton.
Oh, I'm sorry. Enter Edison. Edison, I'm sorry. And everybody else, come back. You're still
Jesus
on the team. And Edison, unmute.
Sorry, I thought it was my turn. My bad.
It is. Go.
Okay. I think my giraffe is dead.
Okay, scene. That's our final line. This is the most exciting opening of this game I've ever seen. In part for my fault, but I'm excited now because we figured it all out. So remember your lines. Nope, nobody leaves. People just enter, and Colton is not in the scene. So Edison and Lavelle, take your places. We're going to see the exact same scene, but everyone's going to be really happy. Everyone's going to be really happy, okay? Same lines, but really happy. And minimize Edison and Lavelle. Go for it.
So this is your first time doing the rodeo, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, we never had a first timer use a giraffe before. This is awesome. So you're going to take this rope here. You're going to hold on to it. All right?
All right.
All right. And let me get you saddled up here.
All right.
Enter Lavelle, happy.
This is so awesome. We've never actually done this with a giraffe before. The crowd's going to love it. The crowd's going to love it. So, all right. So you're all saddled up?
I'm ready.
All right.
Enter Lavelle.
I'm ready. No.
Enter Edison. He's on mute again, folks. He's on mute again.
Hey, I think my giraffe is dead.
Okay, good. Now we figured it out. Sometimes it takes 2 times to figure it out. So, same scene, same lines. This time, everyone's going to be angry, super angry, extremely angry. Places, and action.
This is your first time doing this in a rodeo?
Yeehaw! I'm ready. You can't
Say it
hear
again. Say it again, Sam.
Yeehaw! I'm ready.
All right. Let me get you all saddled up. Nobody's ever done a stupid giraffe before.
Enter Lavelle.
You all saddled up?
I'm saddled up and ready to go.
She's pissed, folks. Enter Edison.
Hey, I think my giraffe is dead.
Okay, scene. Oh, Lord. Places. Now everyone's going to be sad. Same scene, but everyone's going to be really sad. And hit it again. Action. Sad.
This is your first time doing a rodeo?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nobody's ever done a first time with a giraffe before.
Yeah,
All right, let me get you saddled up.
I'm ready to go.
Enter Lavelle. Sad.
I'm ready to go.
Enter Edison.
Hey, I think my giraffe is dead.
And we did it. That's the perfect scene. That's what you check the gate, cut, print. That's going to be the opening scene of the movie. And that's repeat performance. Kent, coming up next is Sing It. So let's get now the aforementioned Colton, Beth, and Tim out here.
Now, John, I figured out how we can fix that, because that was just absolutely crazy, that last scene. that we're going to now turn it into I'll just take rodeo and I'll dub in therapy session. And then that's just everything will work perfectly. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's great. And I think what is a rodeo if not a therapy session for many aggressive men who have issues they're taking out on animals?
Yes, we'll just make Mitch the head therapist, and they're play acting that they're riding giraffes. I think it's perfect. Okay, so sing it. Beth is the mother, and she's mad at her 2 kids. So that will be the theme of what you're going to be singing about. And I'll let you explain how they play Sing It. And I'm going to go get my own therapist now.
Okay, great. Tell them about how you keep checking your underwear. This game is super simple. I say sing it, and the performer who just spoke has to turn what they just said into a song. So if you ever hear me say sing it, then they have to turn what they just said into a song. So Beth is the mom. Those are the sons. Let's take it away. This is Sing It.
Listen, you two. I've asked you once, I've asked you 1,000 times. Stop rolling around in all the leaves on the driveway. Now I'm going to have to spend the whole day just trying to pull all that junk out of your hair.
Maybe I want to be a leaf, Mother. You do not understand me.
You're
Tell her,
right.
Jim.
Well, I just did it for the views. I mean, come on. You know how I love to, jump in the pile of leaves. I'm a go-getter that way.
Sing it. I'm a go-getter.
Oh, I'm a go-getter. I love to jump in piles and I love to go down. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go down into those leaves today. Yeah.
Well, listen, go get her your hair washed. That's what I have to say. Yeah, it's fine that you're a go-getter. I appreciate that. That's one of my favorite qualities in you. Everything except all those leaves. And who do you think is going to reach down where and get the leaves out from down there? Not me. I might be your mom, but I'm not crazy.
Well, you may be my mom, but you gave birth to a plant. As Jim so eloquently put, plants. We like being plants, Mom. Okay? So maybe you just need to learn to live. Maybe you need to put some leaves in your own hair.
Sing it. Put some leaves in your own hair.
Just put some leaves in your own hair. Leaves. Does that not get my point across?
Yes, well, maybe you want to leave me alone and just I saw you pull your hair back as soon as I mentioned those leaves, like so I couldn't see them. You think you are tricking me? So what do you have to say for yourself now, Mr. Smarty Pants?
Sing it, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Mr. Smarty Pants, I gave birth to you, and now look at you. You're such a mess. Mr. Smarty Pants, with your smarty pants, rolling around all day in dirt. Mr. Smarty Pants, I want to give you a whack right on top of all your pants. Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Smarty Pants, go clean yourself right now.
Okay. After that, I think you made a very good point. Right, Colton?
Yes.
Don't hide from your mother like that. I see you.
I see you. Sing it. The finale. All three together.
I see you.
Me. You see us.
You can't stop seeing me.
We are called
Together.
for you. For we
such melodic family that we all sing together. Especially when I can get my friends to listen to me.
I'm sorry together.
We all sing together. Put your arms above.
Hey, good job. Good job, everybody. What a beautiful canon song.
The end.
Thank you, Mommy Dearest.
Thank you all. Good. That was Sing It. Let's get everybody back out here for World's Worst.
They can pick that up on iTunes.
It's available now.
$1.99.
Yes. So how do we play World's Worst? And then I'll give you what they can, the first suggestion, John.
Yeah, it's super simple. So we're going to hear about the worst thing you could say, either as a professional or in a specific situation. Worst thing you would say.
Okay, so John, what's the world's worst thing you could say to your boss?
Well, we're about to find out. The world's worst thing to say to your boss. Go ahead, raise your hand. Give it a shot. Tim.
I'm sorry, you said something to me?
He wasn't listening. Colton.
Actually, sir, I don't need that raise.
Okay, Beth.
I believe you're sitting in my chair.
Classic. Mitch.
I know you just caught me sleeping with your wife, but can we talk about my expenses?
Sandra.
You want it done right, you do it.
Still talking about the wife. Lavelle.
Is that shit on your face?
It must have come from his underwear. Edison.
Damn, you're hot.
All right. Nice. You know, in the right situation, maybe. Tim.
My God, you're so ugly.
Okay, we saw both sides of that coin. Kent, what's another scenario for us to do the world's worst thing?
What's the world's worst thing you could say at the Super Bowl?
Okay, at the Super Bowl
event.
At the quote big game / Super Bowl. Edison.
Let's go, Tom Brady.
Yeah, stop rooting for him. He keeps winning everything. Tim.
You broke the rules.
Yeah, it's a really bad ref. Colton.
But they don't even play the game with their feet. The name makes no sense. Come on, who's with me? The name makes no sense. Hey.
Sort of a European Jerry Seinfeld. Lavelle.
I thought this was soccer.
Yep, you're wrong. Yeah, let's go to Beth.
So tell me, who's going to hit a touchdown?
You can't hit a touchdown, Beth. Sandra.
Let's go, Dodgers.
That's the wrong sport. You guys are saying the world's worst thing to say at a Super Bowl. And that means you're playing the game right. Edison.
Is it sad that commercial makes me want to buy that product?
It's not sad. You're being brainwashed, my man, by celebrities, mass culture. And please give me a job. I want to act in one. Tim.
I thought it was Will Smith the actor, not Will Smith the player.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Colton.
So when do they set the pins up?
Pins?
Bowl. Do it.
Go ahead, Mitch.
This is boring. Let's go dancing.
He's so romantic. Lavelle.
LeBron James is much more fun than these guys kicking balls.
Boom. Boom. Good job. I'm surprised it took that long to get to kicking balls. Kent, let's get one more thing. World's worst thing to say. Where, why, how?
The worst thing you could say to a postal person.
To a
Postman,
postal.
postwoman.
Yeah. Yeah, to a postal person. They're out there doing the hard work to deliver packages. What's the terrible thing to say to them? Let's ruin their day right now. World's worst thing, yes, Edison.
And stay out.
Okay. He's also married to this postal worker. Lavelle.
I'm gonna sick my dog on you.
Yeah, that would suck. Mitch.
If you pull the slide back, that'll reload it.
Yeah, don't tell them how to work guns. They hate that. Sandra.
Hey, did you deliver a check over there? I think it's the wrong house. It was supposed to come over here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they hate being corrected, too. Colton.
You know, this one goes out to all the postal workers who spend all day delivering that email. Like, you guys are the real troopers.
Email? He doesn't understand the internet. It's a series of tubes. Tim.
You know, can I take a ride along with you? I need to get out of the house.
That only works for cops. Edison.
Hey, Colton. Hey, when he gets a little bit closer, we're going to release the dogs.
We can we can hear it. Beth and then Mitch.
You know, you guys haven't done a damn thing right ever since the best thing you ever did was the day I had to stop licking stamps.
Mitch.
I'm not following you. I'm following the boxes.
Hey, he's not creepy. He's just creepy. Lavelle.
I don't believe you guys can read.
Oh, shit. They hate when you say that. That's world's worst. Okay, great job. Let's get everybody to stay out here, and we're going to do a game called Four Couple Switch. So I'm going to assign the couples right now. So our first couple or pair of performers is going to be Mitch and Edison. And so, yeah, I guess it's going to, just FYI, it's going to be Mitch Edison, then Colton Sandra, then Lavelle Tim, and then Beth. And I'll call it through as we go. So what's a suggestion, Kent, for our first group, Mitch and Edison?
They're running from the law because they're stealing chickens.
Okay, they're stealing chickens, not a euphemism. And then Colton and Sandra, what's their suggestion?
They're opening up a Thai-Mexican fusion restaurant that has Thai-Mexican food put together.
Not a euphemism. Okay. And Lavelle and Tim, what's their suggestion?
They're exploring Mars. They're actually the first people on Mars exploring it.
Not a euphemism. And finally, Beth is going to do a single scene. What's her suggestion?
Well, she's selling stuff over the phone, black market vaccines, so you can get, jump the line.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Democracy in action. Capitalism at work. So let's really quickly, I'm going to ask you to review your scenes. And the way this game works is we see each scene, but when I say switch, the next scene has to use the last line of the previous scene. That is the gimmick of this game. Mitch, what is your suggestion?
Stealing chickens.
Colton.
Thai Mexican food restaurant.
Lavelle.
Exploring Mars.
Exactly. And Beth.
Listen, I can get vaccines for you wholesale.
All right, let's start with the chicken thieves. Everyone else can minimize. We're going to go in that order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chicken thieves, take it away. This is Four Couple Switch.
I know. Let's keep going that way. You're going to have to shut that chicken up. Why'd you steal the rooster?
Look, I heard that their eggs cost more. Okay, I heard they're more valuable. God damn it.
You better shut him up. That thing's louder than a siren.
Shut up.
All right. So, all right. I got 7. How many did you get?
7 as well. I got 7.
Done.
I got 7.
One's a rooster.
Okay. We have to get through that building. Can you reach that ladder?
Well, one's a rooster? The last one's a rooster?
Yes. Mitch, we got to get up that ladder. Can you reach it?
I'm sorry. You were talking so softly I couldn't hear you there for a second.
Sorry.
All right. Why are we going up the ladder?
I don't know. For some reason, this guy has a basement in his barn.
Switch. This guy has a basement in his barn.
This guy has a basement in his barn? And he's like, yeah, you can use that basement for your Thai Mexican food restaurant. And here we are, standing in said basement, just ready to start the day, start making some tacos and enchiladas.
Yes, because our workers, half Thai, half Mexican, they like they gotta be underground, hidden, just in case. That way we can produce the best pad Thai rellenos in the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a master's degree in Mexican cooking for a reason. But not ties. I don't wear suit and ties. Where do we start making that stuff? In the corner?
Yeah. You know what? We can make forget the Thai food. We'll do ties, like you said, bow ties, and then we'll do like some that looks like chilaquiles or enchiladas.
I think you mean enchiladas.
Enchilada. You're right. Enchiladas. Yeah. What do you call the chilaquiles? Chilaquiles.
I don't need to prove anything to you. Let's just start making tacos right over there.
Let's
in the
make
corner.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Thai Mexican
You put
tacos.
ties in the taco.
Or taco on the Thai.
Now you're thinking with Thai. See, we're just on the same wavelength. Like,
Switch. We're on the same wavelength.
We're on the same wavelength, Lavelle. I mean, just look at all of this, all of Mars. It's like going through South Dakota. Nothing but rocks, landfill, and spouts.
I didn't expect this. I expected it to be, like bubbly, like hose and bubbles and volcano-like substance, and like, wow, this is so fucking cool. I am glad I got high before I started this.
Wow. I've never seen 50 Shades of Red before. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's like going through an art museum. You just see different formations and whatnot. And, what's this?
Ooh, wow. I feel like I can fly. I feel like I can. Oh, this is so trippy, Mars. I've waited all my life to get here. Ooh.
Oh, Lavelle, you got to come see this. This is amazing.
What?
Switch. This is amazing.
Listen, this is amazing. I'm telling you. There's nothing like it. It's the best vaccine on the market. Now you can't have it for free, and I'm not delivering it to your house. This isn't a pot store. What? Well, of course it works. What kind of a vaccine would it be if it didn't work? You think I'm selling, like, phony vaccines or something? What kind of a person you think I am? Listen, 25-7 years in Brooklyn, I ought to know by now. What's it going to cost? Listen, it's $100. You'll never find it cheaper nowhere else. $100. You get a vaccine in your arm. A guy comes by in a gray SUV. You just walk outside. You walk past, and boom, you're vaccinated. Okay? Yeah, we'll do it over your credit card. No, we don't take Discover. Just Visa and MasterCard.
Switch. Just Visa and MasterCard.
Yeah. Yes.
Just Visa and MasterCard. And he built himself a basically a she shed in the basement of his chicken coop.
Yeah, he turned this thing into a maze. Where did you get all the tools from? Home Depot?
I have no idea. It's kind of nice though.
I feel like he.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get a
but-
drink at the bar.
I feel like. Oh, wow! This guy's not trying to build a basement. He's trying to build a bunker. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. There's a nice glass of water. Man, so what are we gonna do once we get out of this basement, man? It's like a maze, but time for us.
Well, I'm
to
going to
spend
take my 7 chickens and I'm going to go home and at least eat one of them.
Switch. I'm going to take my 7 chickens and go home and at least eat one of them.
I'm gonna take my 7 chickens, at least go home and eat one of them.
It's been a lot of work, like first opening, grand opening day, a lot of work. So take the chickens. We got some spares. It's all good.
Can I also take some ties? I want to dress them up before I kill them.
I think we can spare
I
a few
want to
ties.
dress them up before I kill them.
I'm gonna dress him up before I kill him.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Those Martians were kind to us. I mean, look, they gave us this golden pineapple.
That golden pineapple is meant to seduce you. We have to kill him. We have to kill him. You can't be seduced by golden pineapples by Martians.
Is it because they're green, Lavelle? Is that why?
No,
Don't be racist.
It's green. I hate green.
Switch. Is it because they're green, Lavelle?
Is it because they're green, Lavelle? That's the reason you're afraid to take them? Because they're green? You want to know if I've got orange vaccines, orange COVID vaccines. Could you be a little bit more picky? No, don't you say that to me. Listen. I was your godmother, for God's sakes.
Switch.
And you talk to me like that?
I was your godmother, for God's sakes.
I was your godmother for Christ's sake, Mitch, because there was no one that wanted to fill the role. And now here we are.
What was that last part? I'm sorry.
Switch. What was that last part? I'm sorry.
What was that last part? I'm sorry.
I was gonna strip down the chickens after
I was going to strip down the chickens.
I was going to strip down the chickens I mean, they were delicious. True, they were blue, but hey, blue chicken is better than no chicken, right?
You can't be feeding Martian blue chicken.
Switch. You can't be feeding Martians blue chickens.
You can't be feeding Martians blue chickens. That's what your father always told you. You think you'd pay attention. No blue chickens, but you take the vaccine, and then you'll stop seeing all the blue chickens that you see at night while you're dreaming. That's like, don't you know, that's the onset of COVID, is seeing blue chickens.
Oh, no. Well, that explains a lot in my life. Thank you. And that was 4 Couple Switch. Good job, everybody. Let's get Sandra, Colton, Tim out here. Kent, tag team is next.
Yeah, tag team. So who's your partner going to be, John?
I believe it's Tim.
That's right.
Okay, so you and Tim, so we'll move Tim up there next to you, and then Colton and Sandra. And you guys are going to be able to come in and out on your own. So I guess when Colton comes in, John will minimize and vice versa. So I'm going to be giving you guys all sorts of different suggestions in your tag team. Think of like tag team wrestling. You can tag it in and tag out at any time. Give everybody, maybe 10, 15 seconds each to do their character before you tag in. When you see your partner tag in, you'll tag out. I'm going to be giving you all sorts of character types. It's all going to be centered around a neighborhood watch meeting. So we'll start with Sandra and John, and that means Tim and Colton can minimize and come in whenever they are. And we're going to start in this, you're going to be trailer park trash as characters, and I'm going to be giving you all sorts of different characters. So when I yell freeze, just stay frozen. I'll give you your character, then you can go. So here we go at a neighborhood watch meeting, and you talk like you're trailer park trash.
A lot of suspicious characters walking around here.
God damn it, John, why you always got to be all up in everybody's business? I know we're part of the neighborhood watch.
Because I've been watching, there have been people, they got doctors trying to test your mouth for COVID. They got policemen trying to police the streets. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, you know what? As part of the neighborhood watch, next time you see the policeman, you better come knock on my window so I could go hide all my stuff.
You've been dealing and smoking and creating meth 24/7.
I can't help it. I just got it in the basement from old daddy. You know, you can't be blaming me like that. All right? I know what you got.
I'm seeing double vision right now. Oh, well, look,
It's so high.
I smoked some of it this morning. That's why I've been tripping out, watching everybody walk down the street. I've been so hyper vigilant, losing my goddamn mind.
I wouldn't trust you with a pile of pigs. You're so goddamn dirty. Ugh.
Wow, you should talk. You've been, taking all those bath salts of late. I mean, whoo, you smell like a store right now at the mall. Whoo, I get headaches just being around.
Please continue as nerds.
Well, clearly, someone doesn't understand the fact that, first of all, bath salts, bath, clean. How can I be dirty if I take bath salts? Like, come on. Like, I would expect somebody who got second place in the chess finals to understand the most basic of things.
Yeah, right. But you got to know that the bath salts have been a much more potent drug as of late, more than opioids.
Well, hold on, because I just studied for my exam the other day, and I think that the bath salts are pretty safe.
Wow. I'm kind of living proof that I'm feeling very zombie-esque. And I think it turned me into a...
Continue with a foreign accent of your choice, in English.
Well, I think it's because you've forgot your glasses that you feel a little bit like a zombie, like you can't see straight.
I can't see what is in front of me. I want to see what you look like, but I cannot see you.
Do you want to borrow my glasses?
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Oh my goodness, I've been seeing everything now. I even see many colors. I didn't even know I could see green. I've been always so blind.
Look, you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful than that, because you're walking around a little blind and such, and that's why you walk into this meeting here acting all so high and mighty about things like you're the frickin' queen or something, and we're out here trying to get stuff done. There've been a lot of things happening in the neighborhood, and all I've been hearing about is your frickin' problems, and that ain't nice shit. Get out of here with your problems, please.
Act like you're talking to a baby. You're talking to a baby.
Oh, well, if you had a problem with me before, just why didn't you ask, though? I mean, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
It's just because you're a cute little baby. Yes, you are. You're cute.
Do you need to take a little poopy?
I need to take a little poopy.
Who wants the red thing? Who wants the red string? You want the red string? Laser pointer. Follow the laser pointer.
You little ragamuffin. Oh, I just want to eat you up. I just want to eat you up.
Freeze. Now you talk like you're an evangelist.
I want to be the first one to say right now. Can I hear my brothers and sisters in the back please tell me the first rule of God? The first
Amen.
You've got spirit, but that ain't the first rule of God. It's to forgive.
I forgive you.
I am not God, though. So I do not forgive you.
Oh, oh,
Now,
praise.
Tim, hold still while I ask the gods to get this demon of trailer trash out of you.
Oh, I've been saved. Oh, thank you. Thank you, oh
The Lord
Jesus.
does wonders. Look at here, this Tim.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Lord.
And that's tag team. Good job, everybody. Thank you, Ken, and thank you, tag team. All right, we're gonna
I
have
had
Beth.
so much more for you. I had rap coming up next. And I really wanted to see you do your Louisiana evangelist, John. So I'm really sorry about not getting to see that.
It's
But that was
almost
really
like
fun. You guys had a great time.
almost like I strategically cut it so I didn't have to.
I see.
Let's.
Well, your poopy line, you know, I think you're going to be a good father someday, John, if you go and talk to your kid just like that.
Time will tell. Beth, Mitch, Sandra, Colton, you're in this next game as we contemplate my fatherhood. And in this game, let's see, Beth and Mitch are going to be our newscasters, and Sandra and Colton are our correspondents. Sandra's going to do weather, and Colton's going to do entertainment. So, Kent, what are some stories for these people and some quirks they might have?
Well, the first quirk is going to be everyone is leaving California and New York. There's nobody left in either one of those states. They've all left for another state. So that's your main story for your anchor. And since we didn't get to do rap, why don't we have the weather rapped about storms that just happened in Texas? And do you have anybody else? You said is there sports?
Yeah, we have weather and we have entertainment. So Colton is going to do entertainment.
The Academy Awards is coming up, Colton, so you can talk about the Academy Awards, but you're a narcissist, so you think you're better than everybody who's got nominated. So I'll give you a little point of view. John, take it away with the news. I'm going to go watch some real news now.
Okay, and we got the stories for the anchors, right?
Yes, the stories for the anchors. Everyone's leaving California and everybody's left New York. There's nobody left in either one of those states. Each one could take a New York, the other one could take the California, but everybody's gone.
It's so close to reality, Kent. It bled right into my fatherless reality. So this is newscasters. We're going to see a news broadcast. Sandra and Colton can minimize until they're brought on, and I'll take it away, Beth and Mitch.
Hello, everyone. It's 6 o'clock and time for the 10 p.m. news. Yes, it's KZMZ here in Los Angeles with the first channel with the 10 p.m. news here at 6 o'clock. The leading story today, no one's left in L.A., not even me. I'm on a bus right now, leaving L.A., just trying to cross the border at Needles. Everybody's afraid of L.A., nobody knows why. It's some kind of a bee thing, but everybody's being scarce, I guess is what we would say. Isn't that right, Mitch?
That's right, Beth. We are here on the KLLA bus, and we're heading to parts unknown, heading east.
Well, that's good to hear. I hope your ride is nice and smooth. And we just talked to someone who was actually just standing inside the border here of California, and we were wondering what they were up to. And actually, they ran away faster than we could interview them. They just couldn't stand to be here anymore. More from you, Mitch.
Well, in other news, while we're trying to leave California, and from what I heard, New York, they are experiencing a large exodus too. Maybe they heard that Mississippi and Texas are the way to go.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. In fact, let's check in. If you're traveling out there, let's check in with our weather person. Sandra, could you tell us what the best weather is for leaving either California or New York these days?
Well, I said a hop, there's a storm going on. Yeah. And, what did Tupac say? Oh, my God, it's going crazy over here. But can I get a hit, a hop, and there's some lightning happening over here. And, I heard about the Grammys, and I was going to be performing at the Grammys, my rap song about the weather, but I got all kinds of shit in my eye. Let's go over to Colton so he can give us some breakdown on what's going on at the Grammys over there.
Yes, always a very helpful weather report there from Sandra. And Colton, can you come on and tell us, with nobody in California, how are the Grammys doing this year?
Gotta give me the pay raise. Like I'm the star. Like I'm the live. Yeah, Grammys. Yes. Sorry. Some people behind stage were a little slow to update me. Anyway, so I'm out here live actually from Bismarck, North Dakota, where they decided to host the Academy Awards. They want to get rustic. Cool. It's cold. Anyway, so I heard some things about some actors getting some nominations, but like, I mean, if you watched all the recent movies, like, come on, like, it's amateur work. Like, I could have done that. Like, I'm just real sad because the Academy Awards used to be about talent. And when I look out onto the sea of actors, actresses, and people who try, all I see is disappointment. God, I need to fire my agent. I should be in these roles. I would have done a great main character of Soul.
Thank you so much, Colton. We're sorry that you're so sad, but
where is my agent?
Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, Colton will find his agent. But just as a side note, my Grammy is in Bismarck, North Dakota also. Over to you, Mitch.
I should have gotten that Grammy.
One question for Colton real quick. Is everybody in Hollywood there in Bismarck?
Some of them. They are hosting I think it's like an alternate Grammys for those who refuse to step in North Dakota for very legitimate reasons. No one should ever step foot in this state. They're doing it in Montana. That's where the rest of them are. I believe the remains of Kubrick are being shipped there just to make everything proper and sacred.
Well, that sounds very interesting. Thank you. So this has been our report for tonight, and stay tuned. Tune in with us at the 10 o'clock news at 10, and we will discuss all of these things and much more.
Watch out, I'm coming for your job, Mitch.
Yeah, and then don't forget to tune in at 4:30 a.m. for the 7 a.m. news tomorrow, where we'll have an update on where everyone has gone. Good night.
Good night. And thank you. That was Newscasters. Let's get Lavelle and Edison up for two-headed advice.
I don't know if you noticed, John, but Colton's room was breathing. Did you notice the walls were moving when he was talking? It was very strange.
Well,
Like
I'm
he was
always on acid, Kent, so everything's breathing to me.
Yeah, and Sandra's hair was blowing, so she was I don't know if she had like, maybe her husband was blowing air at her. I'm assuming she had a fan on, unless she just lives in a very windy city. Maybe she was in Chicago.
It's possible. To me, everyone looks like they're in Chicago. Your background looks like kind of like Chicago to me.
It could be any city USA. All right, so you're going on to the two-headed advice. Why don't you explain what that is, and then I can stay on with you so I can give you some questions for the two-headed people to give some advice.
Yeah, it's real simple, everybody. So they're going to answer advice questions one word at a time. So each person speaks one word at a time. So what's an advice question for Edison and Lavelle? Either person can start whenever they're queried.
Sure. How can I find love?
How can Kent find love?
Love
Is
a
complicated.
issue.
You
Must
make
everything
better
when
talking,
embracing,
cleaning,
loving,
person,
liking.
person.
Okay, great. So if you're a loving, embracing, fucking person, then you will make your love even better.
Right, but you have to. He knows how Edison's got cleaning in there. You wanted to make sure
Yeah.
cleaning was part of that too. So I'm a fucking cleaning person. Okay.
True.
So now here's the next question. Okay, since I meet this woman and we want to have a child, and, I got to bring the child home from the hospital for the first time. Can you give me some advice when I'm bringing home this little precious, maybe 8-pound child?
Yeah, you don't have to bring the child home. You get to bring the child home. And what's some advice for?
That's true, John. Thank you.
For raising, yeah, it's just a perspective shift. What's some advice for raising a young child?
Low.
And
Rock.
it
Into
the
oblivion.
exactly.
When
He
cries
play
with
your
pillow.
also
Ring
the
bell
multiple
times
in
succession.
Okay, everybody has a bell next to a child's bed. So once the child's about to sleep, ring the bell multiple times in succession. Kids love
John,
that.
now I have 3 kids, and you're not supposed to actually have a pillow in the bed with them when they're sleeping for the first time. So these people are advocating crib death, and that's maybe why I'm ringing the bell to get the police to come over or something. So I'm not sure that was the best advice. But let's see. Speaking of police, okay, let's say I got pulled over by a policeman for running a red light or speeding or something. And now I'm waiting for the policeman to come into my car. What should I say to the policeman? Can I get some advice on that?
Yeah, what to say to a cop when you get pulled over? It's a great question.
Officer,
what
can
I
do
to
this
baby
alien
it
cries
every
moment
of
the
weekend.
and
I'm
going
to
kill.
it
Stop
harassing
me.
What a curveball. So that's what I say whenever I'm pulled over on acid. I'm always like,
John.
what do I do with this baby alien? Thank God you pulled me over. Help me. And it's just
So now I've gotten married. I'm cleaning and fucking, and I've got a baby who's an alien who didn't die of crib death, and I pulled over for a cop, and then I tell him he's harassing me. I'm not sure I'm getting really good advice from. Where do you get these people, John?
the Salvation Army.
Well, I don't know about these people. I have one more question if you want, but I'm
Sure.
kind of scared to say it. Okay.
Sure. They'll
All
give
right,
a short
so I get a
answer.
dog, and it's a puppy, and tell me how I can potty train the puppy, and don't say kill it. Okay,
Yeah.
so anything but kill it, so I can potty train the puppy. I want to hear this, John.
Let's hear it.
slap
It
in
the
face.
butt.
Don't
Lick
it's
ass.
their
Horrible.
creatures.
And that is our show. Slap its face with
Wow.
its ass.
Wow.
I can't believe.
Don't nick its ass, okay, John? Slap the face and don't nick its ass when it's trying to take a dump. That's I don't understand.
It's worse. It's lick.
Oh my God, I'm not going there. I'm not going to go there.
Hey,
but,
everybody!
So you want to bring everybody out because that's our show, John? Was that our show? I had a lot of fun. You guys had a lot of fun today. You were just very playful, all of you. Now, there he is. Mitch is coming in. He's trying to find his head. There it is. Good, Mitch. You found your head. Well, I had a lot of fun with you guys today, and I really love the wind there, Sandra. Your wind tunnel apartment, just open that window, and it's crazy out there where you are. Let's introduce the cast before we say goodbye. And, of course, this will be up on our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy. I see a lot of comments. If anybody wants to throw some more comments in there, we read all the comments to the cast after the show. And we're very excited to get your comments. We have quite a few today, so you probably had a pretty good crowd watching you. John, great job putting a show together again, directing these guys and hosting. You're a funny man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And then let's go with Edison. A fine job, Edison. Terrible advice, though.
You're welcome.
And Colton. The walls keep, look, his walls are moving. Look. I'm not kidding. His room is breathing.
It's not that the walls are moving, it's that the color's changing.
Oh, what an illusion. I think the walls are moving.
In and out. The camera also keeps like trying to refocus, I think, and I don't know why. So it's very subtle.
Yeah.
Trippy.
Yeah, well, it makes a lot more fun watching you, Colton. Thank you. Okay. And Sandra, turn on the fan again so everybody can see your fan. Do you have the fan right there? Can you turn it on real quick?
I can't reach it, but Colton's walls got a hold of John's acid, and that's what.
I think something went wrong there. And there's Lavelle, the other one who gave me some wonderful advice.
Just doing my best.
That's good. And Timothy was on Mars today and found some things, and he might have had sex with a Martian with a pineapple.
Hey, it was a gift, all right? A gift.
I've gotten some calls from people from South Dakota. They're very upset with you. And for comparing Mars to South Dakota, the Black Hills are really upset. Beth, good job trying to sell those vaccines.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. And remember to go get your COVID test and your vaccine.
And Mitch, who before the show said bald is beautiful, and you're correct, Mitch. Bald is beautiful. And thanks for playing.
It can't be anything else. Have a good night.
All right, well, that's our show, everybody. Wave goodbye, and we'll be reading all your chat. Just keep the chat coming in. As long as we're up here, we can take it in. We thank you all. That's our website up there. Check it out. Go to LAC Comedy on YouTube, and you can watch all the shows. If you want to watch this Thursday cast, just go to Thursday, 6 or 7 o'clock, and look at all their shows over the last year.